I include video in these lessons because video is so much more powerful than printed words. In my book, I found that people read headlines and bullet points. They're just too busy to read articles, but they will watch a short video. I want to make it clear that in this lesson, I'm not talking about video of your listings. There are plans and programs you can use for that. I'm talking about using video as a tool to use in your prospecting and follow-up. Content in the video is simple if you follow the plan I've laid out in the previous lessons. Teach, do not sell. Become a trusted advisor rather than being a salesperson. So I've already covered the what to do, and here I will outline the how to do it. Okay, so here's what you need, and we're going to look at them one at a time. You already own a great camera. It's built right into your cell phone. Now, a basic rule of what makes a great video today is one that does not look like a slick production. People don't want to be sold, and a slick-looking video is too much like an advertisement. Selfies actually are perfect. They're real. They're you talking from your heart. Even though a feeling of homemade is positive in your videos, sound must be crystal clear. If your sound is coming from an empty room or a tin can, people are going to click off no matter what your subject matter is. You can get a lavalier or a label microphone for about $35, and the pigtail connector that your phone may need is all you'll need. You're set to go. If you're doing a selfie, you'll not even need a mic. Your phone should pick up your voice just fine at arm's length. If you're mixing live video with PowerPoint slides or pictures, record the voiceover using video so the soundtrack will sound the same for both video and slides. Now, your current laptop or desktop computer is probably quite capable of handling any need you may have for producing video. You'll need a copy of any presentation software like PowerPoint and a copy of editing software. Now, that will be what gives your video a professional feeling while allowing your video to still appear homemade. It's going to allow you to use your live video intermixed with your slideshow screens. It also allows you to edit your voiceover and get rid of your mistakes. Finally, you're going to need a YouTube account to host your videos so your prospects and clients can see them in your marketing and on your website. Your videos are relatively simple to make once you understand the process. Now, here I'm not talking about how to use the tools. I'm talking about the steps necessary to create the video. Now, you start by determining the one thing you'll talk about in the video and then write the script. Edit it down to just the facts. Read it out loud and time it. Unless you're teaching a process, be sure the video is about 1 or 1.5 minutes long. Determine which parts will be live with you talking on screen and which parts will be voiceover in your slideshow. Record the parts that will be in the voiceover. Use your computer and microphone to record directly on your hard drive. Now, you do that if your video that you are making has no live video that you took on your camera. Be sure and test for sound quality. Do your selfies, if any, render them to MP4 at 640 by 360. Now, you can do this by using Prism Video Converter. Then edit them and upload to your computer. By rendering them before making your movie, you work with smaller files, and by doing that, you cut the time required to do the uploads. Then you prepare your PowerPoint. Number 1, setup. From your blank opening, remove the text boxes. Click on Design, then Page Setup. In the pop-up box, set slide size on screen show 16:9 and slides to landscape. Put the top banner in the slide. If you want a logo or some other graphic to show on all of the slides, insert that also. Insert your video title and other components you want to show on the thumbnail of the video. This also becomes the first slide in your video. The thumbnail, by the way, is the image your visitor or client will see on your web page before they play the video. Now you copy and paste this as a new slide. Then remove all but your top banner and other graphics that you want to show on every slide. This becomes the blank page you will create all of the following slides on. Here's what the video PowerPoint for this video looks like. Notice at the bottom I've typed in the text that will become the voiceover for this slide. Do this on every slide. Now, once your PowerPoint is complete, click File and Save. Choose where you want to store the slides, and using the drop-down, save as PNG files. Click to save every slide. This will put all of your slides in a new folder as individual PNG files. For editing, I use Vegas Movie Studio Platinum. Now, using your editing software, choose the setup Internet Video and Widescreen. Name the video and choose where to save it, and then press OK. In the file on your computer where the PNG files are, highlight and drag them to the video timeline. If you have a video file from your cell phone, drag it to the timeline and place it where it should go in the video, probably at the opening or closing. Then drag any other audio files into the audio timeline. The audio from your video will automatically be put there. Now you're ready to start editing. Use the tutorials that come with the program to perform the required editing procedures. When you're done, click Project, Make Movie. That comes from the drop-down, then save to your hard drive. Make it MP4 at 640 by 360, which is perfect size for showing it on your website. Now you post it to YouTube. Log into your account, click to upload, and drag your video to the page. In the upload window, there are 4 important places to insert information. First of all, the title. Be sure it relates to your video. Use the same titling process you learned in the last lesson, so Google will show the video in your search. Then there's description. Always start the description with the web address of the place the video is going to be posted. Be sure to post every video on your website. Also include your phone number. The web address and phone number is so that people seeing your video on YouTube can find you easily. You should also include the text of your entire script that was in the video in the description. Tags. Put 3 or 4 descriptive keywords in the tags area. Now the button on the bottom is where you upload your thumbnail. This is the first slide in your PowerPoint presentation. The 11-digit ID of the video is pointed out here on the left. After publishing your video, click to play and share. Now this is important and missed by most of the videos that your competition is showing on YouTube now that are posted on their websites. Be sure and uncheck all of the boxes except Show Player Controls. You must uncheck Show Suggested Videos when the video finishes. If you don't, your viewer will see all of the competitive videos at the end of your video and be tempted to leave your page. Once you've set it up, click Copy to save the code. Paste it into a notepad. This is the code that will go into your web page where you want to play the video. Now here you see the player code, and highlighted you'll see the 11-digit video ID we talked about. I got to tell you, on the surface this sounds really complicated, but it really is not. Get the software and spend one afternoon playing with it, and you'll see just how really easy it is. Video is one of the most powerful tools that you have in your prospecting and follow-up. Remember, name each of the videos with your name, your city, and your profession, and show the same information on your video description. Every video will appear under your name search. That is the search that almost every serious prospect will do before they call you. It's an absolute fact. You can never have too many listings under your name in a Google search.